In this video, we will be solving rotate image coding challenge. Let's first look at the description. You are given an n times n 2D matrix representing an image. Rotate the image by 90 degrees clockwise. Note you have to rotate the image in place, which means you have to modify the input to the matrix directly. Do not allocate. Okay, another to the matrix. We have two examples. So the input, which is array of arrays, becomes this. And it's the same for second example. Okay. So let's first look at what we're actually doing. So if we have an array of numbers, and if we want to rotate the image clockwise 90 degrees, what we're basically doing is just this, right? Okay. So the first row in the input is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And the result, the first row is 7, 4, 1, 8, 5, 2, 9, 6, 3. Okay. So it's basically this. Cool. So whenever we have a coding problem that involves matrices, we always need to look at the coordinates, what's happening to them. Okay, so the number 1 has coordinates of 0, 0, and they become 0, 2. And the number 2 has the coordinates of 0, 1, and they become 1, 2. So we're not seeing any pattern here. What we can do is just flip or just rotate the rows. So the last row becomes first, like this. So the result will be 7, 8, 9, the first row, and then the first row becomes the last one. Okay. Now if we look at the numbers, we can see that 7 is in the correct position. So is 5, the 3 as well. If we look at other numbers, like this one here, okay, they go here. And if we look at the coordinates, so 8 starts from 0, 1, and it becomes 1, 0. And number 9 is 0, 2, and it becomes 2, 0. Okay, cool. So we need to just swap the coordinates, right? So 0, 1 becomes 1, 0, and so on. What we need to be careful here is that whenever we swap coordinates, we need to do it just once. So let's look how, if we're swapping every number twice, let's see what happens, right? So 7 has coordinates of 0, 0. So when we swap the coordinates, it's in the same position. Okay, move on. Number 8 has coordinates of 0, 1. So if we swap the numbers in this position, so 4 goes here and 8 is here. Right. Okay, let's move on. So 9 has coordinates of 0, 2. Right? So we have coordinates 0, 2, and 2, 0, which is 1 and 9, and we swap those. Okay. So 0. Let's move to 8. And now, when we come to 8, if we are swapping again, so let's see what happens. Oops. So basically 8 becomes 4 and 4 becomes 8, and we did nothing, so we need to swap it just once. Okay, so let's look at time space complexity for this one. So we're doing so it's O n times n for time complexity. So n is number of rows and m represents the number of columns, and space is constant, right? So it's of 1. We're not allocating anything new, we're just doing everything in place. Now please pause this video and try to come up with a solution yourself. Remember, first rotate or reverse the rows in place, and then you need to just swap the rows and columns just once. So please do that. Okay, so let's first reverse the rows. And so JavaScript has a reverse method on the array, and it does this in place, so we're good here. And now we will be doing 2 for loops. So the first for loop is a pointer for the row, and second for loop will be for the column. And now it's the tricky part. We need to rotate, swap the rows and columns just once. And just swap. We have helper functions, and we don't need to return anything because the implicit return for the function is undefined. So let's implement swap function. Basically, we're just saving number to temporary value and just swapping those two numbers. Let's see if this works. It doesn't. Okay, let's run all the test cases, and I pass. I hope this video helps you understand this coding challenge. Until next time, bye.